Now it's capturing. Probably a little echo in the basement. But you know, I'm in the garage right now. Just getting after it today, dude. Really just watching some film. Just seeing what we could figure out. Bengals, Broncos. So looking at Bengals offense, Broncos defense. Broncos defense gave up a big one here early on, first couple minutes of this game. But it was just this Alex Singleton kid. I don't know if he's good. It's a little grainy. I'll zoom in a bit. But Singleton, number 49 here. Long hair, standing right here. I should probably figure out how to get a pointer. But if you guys can follow the mouse, this is Singleton, 49. Just going to be coming up the gap here. Psych. He drops, right? And he's in the middle of the field, but watch how he hits Hampton. Bink. Like, bro, you really thought you were that strong, dude? There's a couple plays before this, too. He's making mistakes. You got to tackle the guy. He's like, what the fuck? He's not down? You fucking sissy. Hit the guy, dude. Tackle him. That's a 37-yard gain because you can't tackle a dude. Pretty bad. I'm upset about that one. This is the next play. This is the Broncos defense, really? Like, what to expect tonight? They're shifting out some ends here. Please wait a second. Let's here we go. Red zone here from the 15. 3 down, 4. No, it's really this like five across, really. It's hybrid. I mean, you can count this linebacker, but he's really a cornerback, so not really. They're outside linebackers rolling down like that. It's like the new thing to do in like a 3-4, and you just roll your 2 outside linebackers down and just play zone. But look at these. There's 3 guys here, and there's only 2 guys here. It's only Conklin and McConkey. So like from this weak side, like you are overcovered for sure. Someone should be rushing here, and this guy looks like he's dropping back too, which he does. So now you technically have 4 guys on defense covering 2 guys. So this has to be man here. This got to be open. So if I'm Herbert, I'm just fading this look and going back here. Regardless, this defense ain't going to work all the time. You got to get lucky on that stuff. You're set up poorly here, right? You're overmanned. Like, you have way too much coverage for what's going on the weak side of the field. Versus a team like the Bengals, this is their second drive. Similar setup in like a 12 here, like 2 tight end, single back. This 3-4 across with those outside linebackers roll down. These guys are covered exactly where they're supposed to be. But you could see this corner here rolling back because he's thinking it's just going to be a run. They're just going to run the ball. I want to get in here. And that's cool. But what actually happens is Ja'Marr Chase is going to shift, and he does nothing. He looks back, and he's like, damn, what do we do now? It's like, what do you mean? You already made a decision to roll back your coverage. Like, you're assuming it's going to be a run this whole time. You on your island assuming it's going to be a run this whole time. And then Chase gets it. You step up. You don't really want to hit nobody yet. I'm going to run straight to the guy who's going to block me because I don't really want to hit Ja'Marr Chase right now. Oh, man, I'm getting blocked. That's a bummer. On the ground, getting his ankle roll back to the sidelines. Goodbye, Isaiah Rodgers. Same play here, same look. He rolls back. On the far side, you actually can't see him here. There he is, getting beat the fuck up by T. Higgins there. What I was trying to say about this defense is, like, if you line up like this, even against, like, Ben Browning, bro. Jake Browning? Yeah. Jake Browning. He's probably going to make a couple plays. He'll probably see some. Same thing here. This is interesting. Other fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Like strong ISO here. That one's rolling down though. I mean, if you get this look here and it's a run, I mean, I kind of want to just run the play. It's 3rd and 1. Whoops, down distance are important. That's all you needed, huh? Good job for you, Jake Browning. Way to get dirty, dude. Get the jersey dirty, dude. Get the jersey dirty. All right. Let's look at the 3rd downs here. 2nd and 9. He's getting the 1st down here. This is a good play. Let's see it. What's going on here? Intercepted. Bad play. Jake Browning, intercepted play here. Late in the 1st. Driving, dude. We're down 2 touchdowns. We're down 2 scores. We're driving, though. I'm in a decent spot. I'm going to call an audible. I'm going to just fucking mirror this package because whatever I saw, I'm like a twin, but he's down, so it's not really a twin. It's like kind of spread, but not really. This is tight. It's still a spread. This is a spread with a down tight end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, he's down. That's why he's 7. All right. I wonder if they ever see this. It's like this hybrid 3-4 cover 2 shell type thing with the outside linebackers rolling down. This shell, it gets broke all the time. Like, guys get this is the best. I think running like tight twin or like having both of these guys run seams isn't the worst idea ever. Because at one point, even if he breaks off a late post, like 15 yards, right? Like he breaks off a post down here and he just keeps on his go all the way in. This guy has to make a decision to which one he's going to cover. This is completely open. This is going to be on your right. It will be completely open. Now, they already made the decision here. He's just going to fly over. So you will have numbers on the left. And does Browning just miss something here? I mean, you'll have, if you run this corner here, you have this corner. If this was like a 5 and you had a decision to make, I wonder if that is not big enough for people to see. Maybe that would be better. But if you had a decision to make here, hey guys, call into the show, 872-216-5771. If this was a read route because they were covering super high with 2 free safeties and a cornerback rolled all the way back for like 15 yards, and you know they're going to cover 2, and this is a decision route, I would definitely make this the decision route, man. Bust the corner. You got Byron Murphy already biting super hard. Yeah, he goes the wrong way, so that's not there anymore. You can maybe thread it. It's kind of there. But on the back end, it's back open. I wonder if he's no, it's dead. You're dead everywhere. You're covered pretty well here. Browning couldn't make a decision in time. Who's that? Higgins out there? If he just sits for a fucking second, he keeps dragging this route. Like, bro, there's a guy in front of you, man. Browning's not going to throw the ball over his head in between 2 guys crashing on you. This is a concussion ball. You throw that football right here, Ben Browning. This is ER ball, dude. This is like Wambulance, bro. Get the ambulance in, because this guy is going to have to get resurrected as well. Do not throw this ball. Sit, dude. Sit in your route. Holy fuck! Can someone help Ben Browning? Will Ben Browning get help today? Picked. Because you guys are scrambling around like chickens with your head cut off. So what was this defense? Minnesota, what was it? 3-4, 2 O-line down, or 2 outside linebackers rolled down again. 1. It's like a 4-3 actually. This guy goes down. He's not though. It's a 3-4 with 2 O-linemen going down. Outside linebackers going down 15 and then 0 here. And these 1, 2. Where's my... Yeah, this is the nickel, really. This is the nickel. If you go all the way around, these are 5 free safeties pretty much. These are 5 cornerbacks. These are 5 defensive backs right here in this bowl semicircle. So if you see this look, Ben Browning, one, don't throw an interception like you did last week. But two, really try to, dude, every pass Ben Browning should be making toward the sidelines. If this dude throws the ball to the middle of the field, you're dead. You're dead in 5. 7.5 is a ton to give this Bo Nix kid who's actually having like the big sophomore slump. Now, I would like to flip that as well. I was just looking at maybe first quarter, like how good is Ben Browning? Okay, throws a pick there. Let's find a spot where Ben Browning did something maybe good, and we could say, hey, no gain, -9 yards. Okay, that's a punt. Okay, punt return. Okay, incomplete. Okay, all right, here we go. It's a run. Okay, pass short. Ooh, why is this pass short? We're driving a second and third. Oh no, this is the start of the next drive. My bad. I thought he stalled here. This is just a first down for after a punt. And we're on our own 17, running with 2 tight ends again. It's not good. It's not good. Second quarter, any action. Look at this yardage, man. You're just in your own fucking territory the entire game, brother. Minnesota 46, second and 10, intercepted. Let's go. Maybe Ben Browning is really ass, and 7.5 isn't a lot. We can go make a case for Bo Nix offensively, because geez Louise, dude, this is the first 41-3. With 3:55 in the third quarter. Jake Browning doesn't want to be out there, bro. He doesn't. I don't think he's that good either. This defense ain't that great. I mean, all they're doing something different here, though, right? 3 down, 4 across here. He'll just drop into this zone here. He'll drop into this zone here. This guy has to roll down. You don't have numbers, right? There's 3 guys right here, 1, 2, 3, and 2 guys right here. If you're Jake Browning, just say ha, and just throw the ball to this fucking, I don't even know who this kid is in the slot. It's out there tight end. It's not Gesicki. Who is that? I mean, it's the only white guy out there. It might be Gesicki. Is that Mike Gesicki in the slot here, dude? What are we talking about? And he actually gets somewhat open. Yeah, that's 88. That's not Mike Gesicki. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Andre Iosivas. The tight end I picked up in fantasy because last year he was good and this year he's fucking ass. It's not a terrible route. I mean, you get behind him, you're going over the whole time. So, I mean, you're technically, you can get the ball there if Jake can put it on you, but it's short, it's lazy, he's getting pressed. These outside linebackers for Minnesota was really getting at it. 13. I mean, these are probably second string guys at this point. Yeah, Ivan Pace. No, not really. It's interesting. Let's go to the flip. Jake Browning sucks ass. Can we look at the Bengals defense, which gave up, a ton of points? Maybe we go to week 2. Maybe they did something different at week 2 that we can take a look at. I don't know if I want to look at the Jags, though. I guess we could. See what Trevor Lawrence does to these guys. I actually forgot what the score of this game was. This video's grainy. Not good film down there in Cincinnati. Why is it only week 3? I'm going to go back to week 2 real quick. And look at that more, because I mean, your defense last week gave up 41 points, so ain't too much to be looking at for the good in there. Can't really find the good in that. I'm not sure what y'all were doing good there. But needle in a haystack type of stuff I'm not trying to do. I'm just trying to see if it's even worth. Test. Test. There's kind of an echo. Not really though. Is there? It just sounds shitty. Yeah, I think it just sounds shitty. Go get a microphone. 1 second. Let's try this one.
All right. I think that's better. It might not be, but it might be. Test, test. New microphone. Checking it out. Might not, but test, test. New microphone. Checking it out. Yeah, it's better. It's better for sure. And this echo is probably coming from the computer, so I can just lower that, so there's no more echo now. All right. Cool. What was the final score of that Bengals football game in week 2? That Saturday. I was right there. Where's week 2? Week 2. All right. Preseason. No. Week 2. Just week 2. We just want to see week 2. We want to see what the score was between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they did win at home in this game, but they gave up 271 yards and 3 touchdowns to a Trevor Lawrence. So can Bo Nix do something similar? Again, this film is pretty grainy. Sponsored by NFL Pro. There's Lawrence under center, putting the man in motion here. Gonna do the old pump fake. Let's see what the Broncos set up here. Or Bengals, excuse me. Bengals. Um, even further back. I don't know how much I can watch of this film. It ain't that good. It's got to focus up. There's 4 down guys here, so they're just running a 4-3. They're kind of making it a man. This guy's not really following, so it's more of a zone. It's just cover 1. He's rolling down. He's going to sit. He's taking care of the running back. Who are these guys guarding, I guess, is my question. And who this guy is, this guy right here, this man right here down the field that my cursor is on. He's pretty far, man. You're far from, you're 20 yards away, dude. Like, and from the numbers to the next closest guy on the other team. But the guy with the quarterback's 20 yards away from you. And then he could just sit here. Like, Lawrence is probably going to make this throw like all day for 276 and 3 touchdowns off, I forget how many completions that it just said, but off of 24 completions, he's going to get 42 attempts here. Bo Nix is probably going to do something similar, I would guess, or at least attempt to do something similar here. Don't know the weather in Cincinnati. Beautiful here in Illinois. Guessing it's something similar. Let's go to the next play. No, this is just going to be end zone view of a monster play that just Bengals had absolutely zero chance covering. No videos to play for this clip. That's not cool. Pass incomplete here. Maybe they do something good to disrupt Lawrence and we could take that to the bank. I'm going to give myself a little bit more bandwidth here. All right. Same thing. 3 down? Nah. 4 again. These guys aren't down. Like, Hendricks ain't down. That's Hendricks, right? Yeah. I think that's his last name. Who's this guy down here? Not him? No, I'm way off. Another motion. These guys communicate pretty well. He rolls back. He knows his coverage is going to be deeper now. He's going to stay in the flats. Lawrence has all the time in the world. Why are these guys so far away from the football? Joseph Asie? You get there quick enough? Is it 56 or 58? 58. He didn't get there quick enough. Up front's pretty decent for Jacksonville. Obviously, they're better than I thought. Maybe they just win it. Maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars show everyone who's boss and they just run the table. No, that's probably not the answer here. This is a bad throw from a pretty dog shit guy. But Bo Nix can maybe make this pass. Speaking of which, go look at some Broncos offense. Let's look at like third downs, right? I like looking at third downs because you got 3rd and 3. Come on now, show me the video, y'all. Don't be messing around now. You say you got the plays. Show me the plays. The callers want to see the plays. Call into the show 872-216-5771. Looking at film from week 2, week 3 for the Broncos and the Bengals. Looking at week 4 matchups, Monday Night Football tonight. Not looking at Jets Dolphins ever. Don't need to be a brain surgeon to figure out who's going to win that football game. You don't. Eating up a ton of CPU with these clips. This is just a kickoff. I had to check something real quick. Here's that 3rd and 3 that, he's incomplete on, but does Nix actually have a look? What was Los Angeles showing him that might be similar to whatever the fuck this is? He misses here. Let's see what they set up. This is a great camera. Go figure, Los Angeles has some really nice clips. Trying to see what is going on between these DBs here. Just figuring out what that motion did, right? Like what Bo Nix can now look for. Maybe on this backside. He's going to call out of it too. Yeah. At this point, no one knows what's going on, right? The defense is calling audibles. The offense is calling audibles. These guys are like in their 20s on a professional football field, just trying to outduel each other. But let's let the coaches call the plays. Let's let the coaches call the plays for sure. You got a Harbaugh and a Peyton there in that building calling a football game. Let's settle down a little bit, boys. Let's take it down a key just a little bit. I'm not doing face cam until I get requested. I don't think anyone's watching, so no one's gonna request it. So no face cam. But I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Bo Nix makes a mistake here. He calls out of something he shouldn't. These tackles have no idea what's going on. These guards have no idea what's going on. The guard's pointing and saying shit. The other guard was like, "What?" And this tackle's like, I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna hit this guy. My head is here. I'm gonna hit this guy as hard as I possibly fucking can. Oh no, he backs out of coverage. Wow, that's quick as hell. That's a good jump. Look at that jump right there. He's focused because he's really trying to get off that pivot. Look at this. He's blitzing, so that's why. He saw him on a hard count. The blitz is coming from the outside here on the strong side. 27's like, do I pick him up? You don't have to. This is a mess here. These are three pretty slow routes. Nix is going to try to fit it in. You got guys open right there. They are open. You could absolutely fit that in there. But you're not that good yet, buddy. Yeah, it's a bad ball. What are you throwing at sidearm for? Let's watch the end zone version of this one because you're going to see a kid throw a ball sidearm. You're not going to know why he threw it sidearm. Why'd you throw that one sidearm, champ? Let's watch the end zone version of this one. What the fuck? He's going to throw this ball sidearm. Okay, blitz is coming. Okay, we're going to audible out of it. Never mind, I'm going to motion, and they're going to show me a different blitz. I'm going to say they're still audibling. Okay, never mind. I'm going to call an audible. Okay, here we go. This is our new play. I know what they're doing. I'm Bo Nix. I'm going to call an audible too. I know exactly how to beat this defense. Like, no, you don't, dude. You absolutely don't. Like, gets the ball out, and he throws the ball sidearm. Interesting choice, Cotton. This ball is coming out super funky, bro. That is not how you throw passes. That ball's weird. You flick that with your wrist way too hard. Let it float all the way into hospital territory. Good call. All right. You punt. Got to punt, got to punt, got to punt. You got a holding call. You're backed up to your own 29. You're 2nd and 20 because you miss another pass. No, you run it with J.K. Dobbins. Oh, they run it with J.K. Dobbins. Sorry, we're on defense still. Wait, why is this defense? Oh, never mind. I'm tweaking, bro. Third and 20. He dumps this off on 3rd and 20. This is a 3rd and 20 dump off. Let's go, Bo. Figure something out. They're obviously in this nickel thing, this 5 DB package, 4 down, like a 4-2-5. These guys just sit, maybe move back a bit. These guys are all just going to sink into coverage. He should be helping out strong. Man, I don't know. I would blitz this guy all the time, really. They're just going to sit. He's going to move back a little bit. Terrible break off these routes. He got blown up here. Who missed their block? Let's zoom in. Who missed their block? 74. You're good. 72. You got blown off your fucking ass. What happened here? Why are you like this is pass pro, brother? This ain't the Matador, dude. You're not supposed to let this guy get behind you, bro. 72. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm flat-footed as fuck. I'm 300 pounds. I can't move. Boom. Bo Nix got to throw it. Now this, you could absolutely get out of this, bro. It's going to be a hold here in about half a second. Nope, we let go. Good. Another sidearm pass inbound. Boy winds up like he's throwing curveballs, brother. Oh, when did you start throwing the football like that, dude? That's a weird biometric. That's a weird mechanic, dude. All right, dump off to Harvey here. No problem. No one's going to touch me. I'm clear. It's 3rd and 20 anyway. We're going to punt. Just going to dump it off. This guy's wide open. Marvin Mims Jr. wide the fuck open. I want to watch this from the end zone one time just so I can see this blitz come in and just know for sure exactly how much time Bo Nix had here. He did have more time. 872-216-5771. Call into the show. Watch some film. Give us your best take for Monday Night Football. Boom. Yeah, dude. I'm absolutely not happy with Bo Nix at the start of this season. It obviously looks like a sophomore slumpy year. Another curveball, another sidearm shit. Interesting. Dump off. Punt. Punt team is what that's called. Punt team. 3rd and 20, you're not going to get much anyway. I get it. So you punt. Now, ball's kind of at midfield here. Going to run. And going to dump it off to, one second. This is the third down. Yeah, this is the 3rd and 12. You ran with Dobbins and then you dumped it off to Dobbins, both for losses. Now you got 3rd and 12 at the 46, 48, 48. And that's what this play is. And it does tell you what the play is going to be, so you can kind of prepare yourself and know who to be looking at. So it's going to Sutton. Then we want to be looking at number 24. So if you can find 24 here, maybe you can just find Sutton. Bottom of the screen. Or at the top of the screen. Towards the side. Sorry. Nothing's open here. So if I'm the Bengals, which I already saw you run something like this not too long ago, right? Like a couple plays ago. Actually. The first one that Lawrence dumped in there, this one right here. This is kind of the same defense. No, it's not. Copy this one. Oh, where'd it go? Maybe I didn't see it. Thought I saw the Bengals lineup very similar to this for a big gain. Trevor Lawrence dropped in. I thought it was this play. These guys are kind of back. Maybe they just end up that far back? No, I don't think so. This isn't the play. It was deeper in Cincinnati territory. They didn't line up like that. Was it this incomplete pass I'm thinking of? Where the Bengals line up in this something like that. They need another free safety flying on the top. This is like a cover protect 3-12. 3rd and 12, you need like a cover 4. You're backing up all your guys 15 yards off. The Bengals can find their down and distance here. This is a great way to contain Nix and make him make decisions. Absolutely. Like, these guys are fucking 15 yards off the ball, man. This guy's 15 yards off the ball. These guys are about 10, 12 yards off the ball. You got to make Bo Nix make a decision here in the zone. I don't know which way these guys are going to be running the routes. I don't know which way, they're going to be cutting in. I would be looking at Sutton here too. He got decent coverage. He's got a ton of yard. He's got a ton of field here to get some yards. I would throw, try to get to the side. I'm a big proponent of the zone. You gotta be throwing to the sidelines, man. You can't be throwing to the middle of the field in a zone. It's like a 2-3 defense in basketball. The way you beat it is by getting to the middle. But a cover 4 zone in football, the way you beat it is by getting to the outsides, the sidelines. Hash number sidelines. That's how you beat a zone. You make guys get dragged with you, and you beat them on your break, and the ball should be coming out. Now this stuff, 90 is already through. Nix is gonna have to step up and make a throw here pretty soon. Like, you're covered though. This is a bad play. I don't think Sean Payton has coached well at all this year. Let's run the play. He's gonna step up. He's gonna have to dump this ball off to Sutton. Yeah, Sutton's gonna make a break for the outside here, or at least try to get on the back shoulder. No, he's gonna break for the outside completely. That Nick's so that ball should be out of Nick's hands 2 seconds ago. But he's doing this wind up sidearm shit. We'll watch it from the end zone after this as well. But a crazy wind up, slow to get there. And that's why the ball's incomplete, because you're super slow to get there. That ball's gonna be out way quicker. Watch his progressions through the step through here. 1, 2, 3. That ball's out of your hands here, right? Maybe like this is where you throw it. Right here is where you throw it. The ball's gotta be out of your hand. It's gotta be to Sutton here. His hips are turned towards the end zone. His feet are planted towards the end zone. It's gonna take him much longer to turn himself around and get Sutton out of bounds. This ball's there. This is what we were saying at the top of the video, top of the clip. This ball's there. You just gotta let it go. And he don't let it go. He takes another step. He's a step too late. Now you got to punt. I don't think the Bengals are going to be showing anything like that. Chargers have pretty good defense, pretty good play calling. Here's the play again from the end zone. You're going to see the additional step here, right around the 50-yard line, where 74 right foot is right now. That's where Nix is going to end up throwing this football. I thought he was much further down. He's kind of towards the left foot still. He stays on top of the tackle. That's fine. I thought he was further down in his progressions. Maybe I'm just being a stickler, but that ball's got to come out about a foot early, and I thought he took an extra step there. So sophomore slump inbound for Nix, overthinking his reads, overthinking his routes, overthinking getting the ball out of his hands. Probably came easy when it was the first time you were doing it. That's why you're pretty efficient your rookie year, because you were just listening to a great coach and just kind of flying by. But now you're in your head about progressions, you're in your head about coverages, etc. So good luck, man. It happens to the best of us. Stroud can't get out of it. Stroud's in a well. You don't want to end up like Stroud, man. He played okay against like the worst team in the league by far.